We're in Istanbul. This place is crazy. A mix of sounds, smells and sights. Seriously, this city is unlike any other. We're about to explore the heart of this old city. I'm talking about the historical wonders, the hidden cool places and the vibrant culture. We're going deep, everyone. And listen, before we get lost in the winding streets of Istanbul, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. That way you won't miss a thing on this crazy journey. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. We're talking mosques, bazaars, palaces, the Bosphorus and a lot more. This is Istanbul, and we're just getting started. Let's go! Okay, we're in front of Hagia Sophia. And wow, pictures don't do it justice. This building has seen everything. Emperors, sultans, empires rising and falling. Talk about history. For almost 1,000 years, it was a Greek Orthodox cathedral. Then a mosque for 500 more. And now it's a museum. Can you imagine the stories? It's huge. Those big domes, the tall minarets, it's a masterpiece. You feel its importance as soon as you arrive. I'm getting chills just thinking about all the history here. This is why we travel to experience places that have seen civilizations come and go. Okay, we're inside Hagia Sophia, and I'm amazed. The inside is just as impressive as the outside. It's so big, and the way they use natural light is awesome. Look at these huge marble columns and those detailed mosaics. Talk about attention to detail. You can feel the history everywhere. And the dome, it's like a giant eye looking up to heaven. It's crazy to think about how they built this over 1,500 years ago. Hagia Sophia shows how clever and artistic humans can be. It's a place where cultures and religions have met and lived together for centuries. It reminds us that even with change and trouble, beauty and wonder can last. Okay, everyone, look at this. The Blue Mosque. This architectural marvel stands as a testament to the grandeur and vision of the Ottoman Empire. It's not just a building, it's a piece of history etched in stone. This place is an explosion of colour, a masterpiece. The vibrant tiles and intricate designs are a feast for the eyes, capturing the essence of Islamic art and culture. Every corner of this mosque tells a story of devotion, artistry and unparalleled craftsmanship. Look at those domes and those 6 tall minarets. They reach for the sky, symbolizing the connection between the heavens and the earth. The symmetry and balance in the architecture are simply breathtaking, a true marvel of engineering and design. Built in the early 1600s, this mosque was made to rival Hagia Sophia, and it definitely does. The Blue Mosque stands proudly, showcasing the might and splendor of the Ottoman Empire. It's a symbol of power, faith and artistic achievement. The Sultan who built it wanted it to be the most impressive mosque in the Islamic world, and I think he did it. His vision was to create a structure that would leave a lasting legacy, a monument that would inspire awe and reverence for generations to come. But it's the inside that gives this mosque its name. The interior is adorned with a sea of blue tiles, each one meticulously placed to create a stunning visual effect. It's a serene and tranquil space, inviting visitors to reflect and find peace. Over 20,000 blue tiles decorate the inside, creating this amazing show of colour and pattern. These tiles are not just decorative, they are a testament to the skill and dedication of the artisans who crafted them. Each tile is a piece of art in itself. It's like stepping into a kaleidoscope. The interplay of light and colour creates a mesmerizing effect, making you feel as if you're inside a living, breathing work of art. It's an experience that stays with you long after you leave. The atmosphere inside is exciting, a mix of respect and awe. Visitors from all over the world come here, drawn by the mosque's beauty and spiritual significance. It's a place where you can feel the weight of history and the presence of something greater than yourself. You can feel the energy of many prayers. The air is thick with devotion, and the walls seem to echo with the whispers of countless supplications. It's a powerful reminder of the enduring human quest for connection and meaning. It reminds us about faith and spirituality, no matter what you believe. The Blue Mosque stands as a beacon of hope, and a testament to the universal human spirit. It's a place where differences fade away, and we are all united in our shared humanity. We're inside the Blue Mosque, and it's even more amazing up close. The inside is huge. The big central dome seems to float above, decorated with beautiful writing and blue tiles. Light shines through the many stained glass windows, making colourful patterns on the carpets and walls. It's like walking into a giant jewel box. And those carpets, they're enormous and hand-woven. They say it took over 80 years to make the original set. Imagine the hard work. The Blue Mosque isn't just a place of worship. It shows how art and architecture can inspire us. Okay everyone, picture this. You walk through an archway and bam! You're immediately transported to another world. You're hit with sound, colour and smells that mean one thing. You're in the Grand Bazaar. The vibrant energy is palpable, with every corner offering a new sensory experience. This isn't a normal mall, it's a living, breathing piece of history. It's a huge maze of over 4,000 shops, all together under old ceilings. Imagine getting lost in a labyrinth of treasures. We're talking centuries of history. Each shop, each stall has its own story to tell, since 1455 to be exact. That's over 500 years of continuous operation. This place has seen a lot, from the rise and fall of empires to the daily lives of countless people. And that energy, that history, is everywhere. It's in the walls, the floors, and the very air you breathe. Shopkeepers sell everything from carpets to gold jewellery. Each item is a piece of art, crafted with care and tradition. The air smells like spices, coffee, and something sweet I want to eat. It's a sensory overload. The aromas are intoxicating, drawing you deeper into the market. You could wander for hours, getting lost and still find something new. Every turn reveals a new discovery, a hidden gem. And that's the beauty of the Grand Bazaar. It's an endless adventure, a journey through time and culture. It's not just about buying things, it's about experiencing history. Every purchase is a connection to the past. It's where the past and present meet. A place where history and modernity blend seamlessly, creating a unique and unforgettable experience. I'm not going to lie, the Grand Bazaar is tricky. It's crowded, chaotic, and you'll probably get lost. But that's part of the fun. Just go with it. You'll find your way. Be ready to haggle. It's like a sport here. Don't be afraid to negotiate. The vendors expect it and they enjoy it. I got a cool vintage camera after 10 minutes of bargaining. It was like a dance. And that feeling when you agree on a price, it's great. But even if you don't want to buy anything, just being there is an experience. Drink some Turkish tea, talk with the locals, practice your haggling. You might even find a hidden treasure. Okay everyone, we're going from the Grand Bazaar to something fancier. We're at Topkapi Palace, where the Ottoman Empire used to be ruled. This place is like a history book, but way more fancy. For over 400 years, this wasn't just a palace, it was the centre of the Ottoman Empire. Sultans ruled from here, living the good life, and they knew how to live. The palace is a maze of courtyards, fancy rooms and gardens, all overlooking the Bosphorus. It makes you want to wear a crown. You can feel the history here, the power. They even had a treasury filled with gold, huge jewels and priceless artifacts. It's amazing. One of the coolest things about Topkapi Palace is the view. Seriously, these sultans picked a great spot. You get a panoramic view of Istanbul. We're talking Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, the Bosphorus Strait, all in front of you. It's amazing. But beyond the fancy stuff, what really got me about Topkapi Palace were the stories. Tales of ambition, love, loss, and the rise and fall of a powerful empire. You can almost hear the past as you walk through the harem, imagining the lives of the sultans and their families. It makes you think, reminding you that even the most powerful empires eventually end, leaving behind only stories and stones. Okay everyone, after exploring the city's streets and landmarks, it's time to relax. We're taking a ferry for a Bosphorus cruise to see Istanbul from a new perspective. Imagine this, the sun is setting over the city. You're cruising down the Bosphorus Strait, the breeze carrying the scent of the sea. Seagulls fly above. This is the life. As we go along the water, the city looks beautiful. Mosques and palaces rise from the hills. It's a sight you never get tired of. And the best part, you're sailing between two continents. The Bosphorus Strait divides Istanbul into its European and Asian sides. It's unique and gives the city its east meets west feel. As we cruise, you see Istanbul's contrasts. On one side you have modern skyscrapers and busy streets. On the other, historic neighbourhoods and traditional houses. You'll see grand palaces next to modern apartments, old mosques near busy markets. It's this mix of old and new, east and west, that makes Istanbul so interesting. But it's not just the buildings. You see it in the people too. On the ferry, you've got locals drinking tea, tourists taking pictures, fishermen fishing. It's a mix of cultures and lifestyles, and as the sun sets, you feel amazed by the beauty of this city. Istanbul stays with you like a dream. Okay everyone, picture this. You're in Istanbul, a city full of history. Imagine the blend of cultures, the fusion of the old and the new, where every corner has a story to tell. The city is a living museum with layers of history waiting to be uncovered. And there's the Galata Tower. It's like a really old Empire State Building, standing tall and proud. This iconic structure has been a silent witness to centuries of change, from the Byzantine era to the Ottoman Empire, and now the modern age. You walk through old streets feeling like an explorer. The cobblestones beneath your feet have been walked on by countless others, each with their own stories and adventures. The narrow streets wind and twist, leading you deeper into the heart of the city's past. You can almost hear the echoes of people from the past. Their voices, their laughter, their footsteps all seem to linger in the air, creating a tapestry of memories that spans centuries. The closer you get to the tower, the smaller you feel. Its sheer size and grandeur are overwhelming, a testament to the architectural prowess of those who built it. You can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. It's seen everything. Empires, wars, everything. The tower has stood the test of time, weathering storms and witnessing the rise and fall of civilizations. It's a symbol of resilience and endurance. You go inside and it feels different. The air is cooler, the light dimmer. It's like stepping into another world, one that has remained untouched by the passage of time. It's darker, cooler, and you feel excited. The sense of adventure is palpable as you imagine what it must have been like for those who climbed these stairs centuries ago. You start climbing the narrow stairs. Each step is a journey back in time, a connection to the countless individuals who have made this same ascent. Each step feels like going back in time. The worn stone beneath your feet tells a story of its own, a story of endurance and history. You can feel the history in the steps. The smooth, worn surfaces speak of the countless hands and feet that have touched them over the centuries. It makes you think about all the people who have climbed these same stairs, their hopes and dreams. Standing at the top, you can't help but reflect on the passage of time and the enduring spirit of humanity. And then you reach the top. Boom! Istanbul is in front of you. A huge view of colour and beauty. It's breathtaking. You see everything. The mosques, the Bosphorus, the rooftops of many buildings. It makes you realise how small you are, how big and old this city is. The wind blows, carrying the sounds of the city, the call to prayer, laughter, traffic. It's a mix of life and it's amazing. You could stay up here for hours just looking, feeling the energy of Istanbul. This isn't just a view, it's a feeling, an experience you'll remember. Okay everyone, get ready for a sensory explosion. Forget fancy stores. This is the Spice Bazaar, a place where the air is full of history, culture and smells. You're hit with smells, sweet, spicy, earthy. It's like every spice in the world is here. You've got saffron, cinnamon sticks and Turkish delight in every colour. The colours are amazing too. Bright fabrics, mosaics and dried peppers. It's almost too much, but you won't want to miss it. And then there's the sound. Vendors selling things, teacups clinking, people talking in different languages. It's chaotic, but it works. It's exciting and unforgettable. The Spice Bazaar is like a dream. You walk through narrow alleyways, each turn showing something new. You could spend hours here, getting lost in the sights, sounds and smells. Talk to the vendors. They're experts and they love their products. They'll let you try everything, and maybe you'll learn some Turkish. The Spice Bazaar isn't just about buying spices. It's about experiencing a different culture. It's about seeing a place where the old and new meet. So if you're in Istanbul, spend some time in the Spice Bazaar. You'll love it. And there you have it, my tour of Istanbul, a city I truly love. From the historical places to the bustling markets, from the Bosphorus to the vibrant streets, Istanbul is unforgettable. But this isn't the end. There's so much more to see. So until next time, Istanbul, keep the spices, stories and energy alive. I'll be back, I promise.